Still standing there, still standing there. 90 miles of nothing, just the painted white line. Moon's a pale witness to what's left behind. Got questions in my chest that got no right answer, running them at 80 like a slow burning cancer. I don't pray much anymore, but tonight I'm close. Does it ever get lighter? This weight on a man. Does a life lived hard ever fit in a plan? Lord, I'm not asking for much, just a sign. Does it ever get lighter down the line? The exit ramps blur past like chances I took. Every town I never stopped in, every life I never looked. My old lady's probably sleeping on her side of the bed. She used to wait up, that was years ago, she said. I don't blame her for giving up on waiting. I blame the road. Does it ever get lighter? This weight on a man. Does a life lived hard ever fit in a plan? Lord, I'm not asking for much, just a sign. Does it ever get lighter down the line? Maybe the road ain't the answer, maybe it never was. Maybe I keep on riding, 'cause stopping hurts too much. Does it ever get lighter? This weight on a man. Does a life lived hard ever fit in a plan? Lord, I'm not asking for much, just a sign. Does it ever get lighter down the line? calluses on my hands since 17. Knew what I wanted, knew what I'd need. Not a mansion, not a quiet little life, just a road and a machine and a woman worth the fight. I've paid for every single thing I've got, and I'd pay it all again. Everything I am, I earned. Every scar I wear, I earned. No silver spoon, no easy road, just miles and fire and a heavy load. Everything I am, I earned. My brother said he always chose the hard way. I said the hard way's the only way I know. He's got a desk job and a pension plan. I'm happy for him. That just ain't my land. We ain't all built for the same road. That's not judgment, that's just truth. Everything I am, I earned. Every scar I wear, I earned. No silver spoon, no easy road, just miles and fire and a heavy load. Everything I am, roughest parts of my life made the strongest parts of me. I wouldn't trade a single night for something easy. Everything I am, I earned. Every mile, every scar I earned. No silver spoon, no easy road, just miles and fire and a heavy load. Everything I am, everything I am. Last I saw him was a Tuesday night, outside that bar on Highway 5. He laughed and said, "Ride safe, old friend." I didn't know that was the end. They called me Wednesday around 9, said the road had finally taken its due. 6 feet of Georgia red clay, that's where he lays today. 43 years wasn't enough time for a man like him to say goodbye. 6 feet of Georgia red clay. His bike still sits out in my garage. Won't sell it, can't explain why. Got his jacket on the wall in there, said he loved the road more than anything. She was wrong. He loved it second. His family was first. He just never knew how to say it. 6 feet of Georgia red clay, that's where he lays today. 43 years wasn't near enough for a man like him to say everything he needed to say. 6 feet of Georgia red clay. Ride easy, brother. Ride easy. Six-lane highway stretching out to nowhere. Sun on my back, wind in my face. Engine screaming like a gospel choir.